Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. As promised, I have made some more minimalism notes that might be able to help you. So I am going to be looking down at my paper, so I apologize that I'm not looking at you directly eye to eye. I know that drives me crazy sometimes when I watch videos and they're looking at themselves over here. So I'm just going to go through these and try to make it as short and sweet as I possibly can, but also to get my point across. Please keep in mind that these are only suggestions of things that I have done, in hopes that by sharing this it will help one of you guys out there that's trying to either start out the minimalism journey, or you're in the minimalism journey and you need motivation, or you need extra tips, or it might be stuff that you've heard before. And there's tons of minimalism videos out there. Just keep in mind, you don't have to take everyone's advice, including mine. You need to do your own thing. And what I've done is grabbed a piece of paper and kind of taken down the things that were most important to me, or things that kind of hit a light bulb in my head, wrote them down real quick. So let's get started. The decor in your home. You'll want to take everything off of the walls or any kind of decoration items. You'll want to put them on the floor and one by one go through them. Just kind of hold them up, and don't give yourself too much time to think about it, but ask yourself, when I pass this by, what kind of feeling is it going to give me? Is this thing really meaningful to me, or do I have it up because of guilt? If somebody happens to come by my house and I don't have it hanging up. You all know that, like, Aunt Marie or whatever has given you something, and she's constantly on the lookout for it whenever she comes to your house. Don't feel guilty. She gave that to you as a gift, or he gave that to you as a gift, and that's what it's meant for. And if they gave it to you as a gift, they wanted you to do what they wanted you to do with it. The next thing, things in the kitchen. 1, does it have dust on it? 2, is it crammed in the back of your cabinet? Or 3, is it something you're like, I didn't know I had this? That's kind of a good indicator of, I probably need to get rid of this. I don't use it. I haven't used it. The only exception that I would make for that is, in the summer, people don't use crock pots. They usually get stuck in the back of a cabinet somewhere. And so is it like a seasonal item? Is it something that you only use every once in a while, but you get great use out of it when you do use it? If so, maybe keep it. And if you're unsure about things, just decide to keep it, and you can always go through the decluttering process over and over and over again, because there have been times where I've gotten rid of things and I've had to repurchase it because I actually did need it. Okay, so shopping. We are all guilty of this, I believe, or have been guilty of it, is allowing yourself to browse a little bit too much and talking yourself into thinking that you need an item. So what I've written down and what I go through and what I go by is make a list before you go and only get those items. Do not go in blind, and try not to allow yourself to browse and talk yourself into thinking you need an item. Usually when you do this, or usually when I do this, I take the amount of what I was looking at and what I was gonna buy and just take it out of my pocket and put it in a jar. Because if you get something that you're not gonna end up using, you might as well just throw your money down the toilet or use it as toilet paper or whatever, because you're just wasting your money. So why not just put that in a jar and keep it for something special? Yep, and then the last thing is I would only shop with cash, only get the items on your shopping list. I know a lot of people use cards to get points or whatever back. I don't believe in that. I personally don't have credit cards. I have a debit card. However, I try my hardest to remember not to bring that in the store with me and only bring cash and only bring the amount that I know that I need. What's on my list and how much is it going to cost? And I might bring like $5 extra to cover like taxes or anything else like that. Stick with only your list. If you see something that entices you in the store, make a list and give yourself 30, 60, 90 days, whatever you know yourself, whatever's going to be good for you. And if you still want that item after the end of the time that you've set for yourself, then feel free to go ahead and get it. If it's going to be useful for you and it's going to bring you like good feelings and you have a spot for it in your house, go ahead and get it. Minimalism is not about depriving yourself of things. I know that a lot of people think that minimalism is about living out of a backpack or only having 50 items or only having 100 items. And I can't stress this enough that minimalism is different for every single person out there. I may go to your house and think that it's cluttered, or you may come to my house and think that it's cluttered. It is all up to you and how you choose to live your life. Don't let anybody else tell you that you're doing something wrong. And then last, so you're going to have probably more time, by not shopping or not going out to eat as much or just not spending money in general. For me, this leaked over into other interests, free interests. Things that would kind of save me money, or going green, or recycling, or trying to go zero waste. That did not work out for me so well, but my mind's in the right place. And this minimalism thing is an eye-opener, and it really allows you to look within and see what your values are and what's important to you. It's fun to pick up hobbies that are free, and no one's holding you to that. You can always pick something up and try it, and if you don't like it, you can always move on to the next thing. So that's all I've got for today, guys. Let me know if you want me to make any more of these kind of videos. I'd be happy to. But anyways, I hope you're having a great day, and remember that I love you and that you're beautiful, and don't let anybody get you down. Words are only words, and they only affect you if you let them. So I love you so much. I will talk to you later. Have such a great day. Bye.